Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm. And I'm gonna bring you along as I'm making dinner tonight. Something quick, but one of my favorites actually. It's chicken and stuffing casserole. It's versatile. You can make it for your family, how your family likes things. And I'm gonna make it today with raw chicken, but you can do it with canned chicken. You can do it with rotisserie chicken. So it's yummy. It's like Thanksgiving in a casserole. So come on down and I will show you how I make it. Today I am using chicken breast, and it's not totally thawed, but that's okay. I like using chicken thighs in a combination even. So whatever you have on hand. And I'm going to cut it into chunks. I could do it in smaller pieces too. Either will work.
Thighs,
I just
breast or combination.
I want it to cook through, but I don't want it to dry out. I know it's in a sauce, but still, that texture is what I'm talking about. And I am putting mine in an 11 by 7 or 9 pan, whatever that smaller size is. But you can put it in a 9 by 13. And it works out just fine. So I'm just going to cut up the meat, place it into the pan, and then we'll spread it out so it's even. And you can make it work with more chicken or less chicken to feed your family. This will do us for more than one night, and Jim likes leftovers for lunch too. So now I'm going to season the chicken. First, I'm going to sprinkle it with some poultry seasoning. I like the combination of flavors from that. That's what makes me think of Thanksgiving, I guess. And here I have some granulated garlic that I got from the bulk food store. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of that on and get it to all the areas. And then the next thing I'm going to do is grab some pepper. And it's just regular black pepper that I am adding. And any of these seasonings that you don't personally like, you can leave off. I am going to add some salt. Too much went in that one area, but I'm going to mix it all up. But you don't want to add too much salt because there is salt in the soup and there's also salt in the stuffing mix. But you do want the chicken itself to be seasoned. So by putting the seasoning directly on the chicken, it will have flavor. So just mixing it all up, and then I will spread it out so it's even. Now I'm going to add some frozen peas. You can add carrots, you can add green beans, you can add broccoli, or you can just leave the vegetables out and have a salad on the side or vegetables on the side. I was looking more for like a one-dish type meal tonight. Less pans to wash. Just trying to make it simple and easy peasy. So, and I had these peas in the freezer that needed to be used up. Now I'm going to make the sauce. Today I am using cream of chicken. I have used cream of mushroom, cream of celery. I used, gravy. Whatever you have. We do like the cream of chicken, but I like them all. And sometimes if I'm making a really big pan of it, like where I'm doubling it, I will use 2 different kinds of soups. Like the cream of chicken and cream of celery go really nice together. So I'm going to put that into the bowl. And then I have a partial container of sour cream. It's probably about a third of a cup. And I'm going to add that into the bowl. It gives it a little bit of a zing and a richer flavor than just the soup itself. And now I'm going to go get some lemon juice from my fridge. I like to add a splash of lemon juice, and I'm just using bottled lemon juice, and I'm going to use like 1 capful, so that would be maybe a teaspoon.
A capful of lemon juice.
So that just gives it some brightness, some freshness to it. Just ups the flavor profile some. So now I'm going to mix this up until it's all combined. And you want it to, be all even. So getting it stirred and mixed up. And then it will go on top of the chicken. So now I'm going to add a little bit of poultry seasoning to this also. Just a quarter of a
Not even
teaspoon.
half of
It was
a
not
teaspoon.
much, but enough to give some extra flavor to the sauce. Now I'm going to grab some milk. The sauce is real thick at this point, and I want it to be a little more spreadable. I don't want it to be liquid because the juice from the chicken will come out and thin it out some too. But I do want it to be a little thinner than what it is, so
And some
I
milk
added
to
maybe
thin
a
it
third a
out.
cup
About a quarter cup.
of milk. Like a half a can if I was pouring it into the can. So now it's getting a little more smooth and not quite as thick. Now I'm going to spread this mixture over the top of the chicken and the peas. And you can see it has a different color than if it was
If you're
just the
doing a
cream of
bigger
chicken
pan,
soup.
a
The
9 by
sour
13,
cream does that.
use 2 cans of soup.
I've also sometimes put a dollop of mayonnaise in there if I didn't have any sour
Cup
cream.
of sour cream.
So now I'm going to spread it all around so that the whole top is covered. And this will mix with the chicken and the juice from the chicken, and it will come up through the stuffing, and it just makes it so good. Now I'm going to make this topping, which is stovetop stuffing or any brand that you have on hand. And it can be any flavor. If you want cornbread, whatever flavor, I'm using chicken. I'm going to take the amount of butter the package calls for and just slice it up and put it in with the dry mix. And I will also add 1.5 cups of water like the box calls for. And I will mix that all up, but it won't be cooked like the box is. Just mixed up. Here's the water in there too. I'm going to mix it up and let it absorb into the breadcrumbs some. So then I will put it on top of the mixture, but just trying to get the butter incorporated right now. And you could melt the butter and add it. That might be easier, but I just did it quick this way. Now we're going to put this stuffing mixture on top of the casserole, on top of the sauce. Pour it all out of the bowl on top, and then we're going to spread it out evenly to cover it from one end to the other. And I press it down a little, but you don't want to like mash it in. But I did press it down a little so it's not, too heavy in one spot, and try to make it even all the way across. Now I'm going to put foil on top. And I have my oven on to 350, but I did up it to 375. So I would recommend the 375. And it took about 45 minutes. So here it is out of the oven. I did take the foil off for like the last 10 minutes to let it brown and get crunchy. So altogether, it was about 45 minutes that it cooked. But you want to make sure your chicken is done. That's the important part. Here's the stuffing casserole. Some pickled beets. And you could put broccoli, you can put carrots, you can put green beans, you can put mushrooms. I've done that before. Or you can put no vegetables. Whatever you want. It's up to your family's preference. So, here we go. It's still very hot, but it's very good. And be flexible with what you have in your house. I've done it with cream of mushroom, cream of celery, gravy. It's just one of those one dish meals that's so easy. And sometimes I'll put mozzarella cheese on top. Jim didn't want cheese tonight, but sometimes I put that. I've served this for bridal showers and baby showers. So enjoy chicken stuffing casserole. See you next time at Pike Creek Farm.